Kirk and I got married in Cockington Church, and then we had our reception in Cockington Court, and it was beautiful. It was a week before Christmas in 2005. Our oldest daughter Sophia was christened in Cockington Church. After Kirk suffered a brain hemorrhage, which was a very difficult time, we spent a lot of time in Cockington as a family during his recovery. It was during a family walk that we came across a advertisement board for a business with horses, and Kurt suggested that I put in a business plan, as he knew I always loved horses and had always had horses in the family, and my favourite horse was a Connemara Cross Welsh called Misty, who lived to the age of 42. So once a week I drove to Cornwall near the Eden Project to go and get some training with a professional horseman before taking on the business. So I travelled the country and eventually I found 5 perfect horses. So over a period of time we introduced them to Cockington. First Big Steve and Sandy, who both had fantastic temperaments. And then we introduced Nugget, who was a beautiful Welsh Section D Palomino, who had done a lot of showing previously. And then Cowboy arrived, and he just fitted in perfectly. Annie, she was very special. She came all the way from Blackpool. And then dear Patrick, he came to join the family in 2019. Due to major issues with the fields we were renting from the trust and the repeated problem of sheep being put in, eating all the grass, we were forced to sell horses, which was horrific. It was really awful because the horses were part of our family. We managed to find suitable, experienced, loving, forever homes for the horses that we were forced to sell, and they're all doing really well. So we still have Patrick and Cowboy, who are best friends, and they just get on beautifully together, and they're doing really well. So we managed to find a field to rent locally that was just enough grazing for the 2 of them. So a lot of people ask, how did Patrick become the Mayor of Cockington? Well, it kind of all started off when Patrick joined our family in 2019, and he really loved going for walks with the children, but he especially really helped our daughter Naomi and helped build her confidence up and brought a lot of comfort and joy. And she really enjoyed doing a bit of in-hand jumping, which was fantastic for the both of them. And this inspired the idea for him to become a therapy pony. So he did a lot of training, and then once he was ready, we started to take him to mental health wards and hospitals, where he brought a lot of comfort to other people during their time of need. Kirk and I really enjoyed fundraising in Cockington, and we were very busy making clay moulds of the horses' shoes, which were to raise money for much needed funds for AED units. And with the kind help of Jamie Sinclair from What's On Southwest magazine and Mike Bailey and the team from Paint and Carnival, we were able to reach the target to get 2 AED units into Cockington with the kind help from the team from Essential 6, who gave a big discount. So that was fantastic. So there was one in the village and then one by the Craft Studios. Patrick became the official mascot for the Warhorse Memorial, and Kirk and myself ambassadors for the Southwest. And over a period of time, we managed to raise thousands of pounds, which would go towards helping many different equine charities in need. We would organise animal remembrance services to reflect on all animals of war. So it was during a fundraising day that someone suggested that we put together a petition for Patrick to become mayor for all his good deeds in Cockington. And so that's what happened. Hundreds of people signed a petition, and then Patrick was presented with his chain of office, and he had a ceremony, and the rest was history.